Hi. Sorry I went on break and didn't tell anybody. I do that. I just decide, listen, I'll let you into a little. I'm a private person, right? I'm a very private person. I value my me time. So if I want to leave, I want to leave. But I'm back. I was just busy. That's all it was. I was just had shit to do. So I skipped a week. And plus there wasn't anything I really wanted to talk about, but then a lot of things happened. So, this video I think is just going to be a little roundup of some things. I'll go over two things I'm not going to talk about right now, right? First one, the Gabby Hanna thing. Made a TikTok on that. Go follow my TikTok. And I once I figure out how to work YouTube Shorts, I will upload my shorts here to YouTube from TikTok, but my TikTok content will be primarily made and produced on TikTok, and there'll still be one solid YouTube video a week. I will just also cross post the shorts. So, you know, I feel like it's just better. I feel like it could be better that way. I don't know. The TikTok logo is going to be in it, so they're probably never going to trend. But we'll see. What else? What else? I'm not going to talk about butter. There's a new BTS single coming out. It's called Butter. I'm gonna wait. We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens with that. I don't really have anything to say other than butter. Really? I'm also not gonna talk about McDonald's and Louis Vuitton in the same week. Only then. Only then. Um what else happened? Jeffree Star got in a car accident. That's in God's hands now. More kids came out against James Charles. There's David Dobrik stuff. I mean, I feel like it's all really the same stuff that's been happening. And nothing really revolutionary happened. There is something I do kind of want to touch on though, and it is kind of BTS related. Um, there was a Wall Street Journal article that referenced a study on BTS fandom's army. And I'm quotation marks because I'll get to the study, and it said that people were really overwhelmed with the massive amount of merch drops. Sorry. The massive amount of merch drops that happened in 2020, because in 2020 it was like every week something was dropping, merchandise wise from Hybe, which is, like, they couldn't tour, so they had to recoup their stuff anyways. But like, I did not get the impression that people were overwhelmed, but the Wall Street Journal article did say that armies were overwhelmed, right? But the study they referenced was of only 19 people, all based in the US, um, which is not a very accurate sample size for a fandom as vast and as diverse as BTS's fandom, because armies are literally all over the world. Like, she didn't ask a single person from Korea, she didn't ask a single person from Japan or the UK. So, I mean, sure, maybe you and your friends are feeling hardcore or feeling like the FOMO of not buying every piece of merch, but like, you don't have to buy, just don't buy. Just don't buy. And so, I want to just take that situation and talk about, like, as we get into the future, as we go forward in time, right, more people, more researchers are going to want to study the phenomenon of fandoms. BTS's fandom is going to be a prime target of this because it's so big, but like, people will be studying the Marvel fandom, people will be studying Star Trek, Star Wars, probably like even like Kiss or AC/DC fans, because those have vast and like hardcore fan bases along with casual fans. Um I'm trying to think, Harry Potter, like other big fandoms, right? Those will be studied in the future. Oh, sorry, let me move. Well, I wasn't gonna edit this video. Those will be studied in the future, right? So we need to discuss the ethics of studying fandoms like that, right? Because first of all, for something as big as Army, you can't base everyone's opinion off of 19 people from the United States. Um
I feel like a good, like, if we're gonna use BTS as an example, you gotta look at their either like YouTube subscriptions or like their Twitter followers, and then you need a representative sample from those people um in those subscription numbers or follow numbers. Um and then go from there. The other thing too I want to say is that if you are trying to study fandom and you don't understand the source material or why people are attracted to or into this thing, then you're not really gonna get a good study out of it. Like, you need to understand the, like, source material first. You need to know, okay, well, why is this thing so big? And then you can study the actual phenomenon from there. That was one of the things that when I was in college, one of the things I majored in psychology and philosophy, can you tell? One of the things I didn't like about the psychology side of things, particularly about research, was that they didn't really want to know why. You know, and I know that, like, they'll say, like, oh, like, of course we're asking why, but, like, they didn't want to know why. They just wanted numbers, really. And so it's like, yeah, but, like, why? You know, like, if you're doing a study on, let's do, like, personality. If you're doing a study on personality, like, you're trying to take, you know, Ocean's metrics for Gen Z or whatever, right? And you find that a lot of them are a lot more open. They're higher on the openness scale, but also higher on the neurotic scale. You know, there's not really a whole lot of explanation or time as to why. You know, why is Gen Z more open? And this is just made up. I don't actually know, but why would Gen Z be more open than millennials? Why would they be more neurotic than, say, millennials or Gen X or boomers, right? That was one of the things that annoyed me, was that they never asked why. But then on the other side, with philosophy, like, they use outdated numbers. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, so that's what's been going on. Those were the 3 things that are happening. Or I guess the one thing I really wanted to happen, but, like, really, like, the point of that is, like, if you don't understand the source material, if you don't understand the initial connection, you're not going to get any useful studies out of it. You're not going to get anything useful, because each of those fandoms that I mentioned, like the Star Wars fandom, very different from, like, Marvel, right? So if you're going to do a study like talking about Star Wars fans and how, like, misogynistic they are, I guess, you need to understand why people connect. Not even why people of a certain belief system like Star Wars. You need to understand why people connect to Star Wars in the first place. And then you can go, okay, like, is there something in Star Wars that makes people, you know, like that? I don't know. It's just my thoughts. So thank you for watching. I'm back. Hopefully I will have, I'm moving to Monday upload schedules. So I will see you next Monday. It will just be easier for me. It'll be easier for me to, like, edit and stop filming on my iPad, but I'm also still very busy, so you're still gonna get messy iPad videos for now. So thank you. Watch out for my shorts when I start uploading them. Nothing's going to be in the description of this video except maybe a hi, but other than that, I will see you next week.